Troy Cassar-Daley there and Play, because that's off his album Home, and I think now we have completed the entire album.
Didn't he play that awesome at the Urban Country Music Festival too? He just played that. He plays every note on that. He's fantastic. If you've never got a chance to see Troy Cassar-Daley, make sure you get along and see there, because he really is outstanding. I'll tell you someone else who is outstanding. Nice segue there, Darren. Good work.
Yeah, good on you. Back.
Has got her debut album out. People have been talking about her for some time. They say, we love Addie Burgess. She's got a beautiful voice, and it is Addie Burgess, and her brand new debut album, Golden Cage, is out and about. And she's flown the coop, so to speak, to be with her here tonight. G'day, Addie. How are you?
Hey, Darren. How are you? Hello, Tracy.
Hey, Addie. He's Segway Man tonight.
It's all good.
That's a pretty exciting time, isn't it, the debut album?
Oh, it's really exciting. I never thought this day would ever come. So, it's out now on iTunes and it'll be available very soon. Through WJO, so I just can't wait.
A very proud mother twittered or Facebooked or something, because I'm not up to all of that sort of thing, but she did something saying, "Oh my God, how good's this? The albums have arrived," and everything like that. So,
yeah.
So your number one fan tag, it's taken.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Mum has taken that role.
She's been a great supporter all along, hasn't she, for you?
She's a really, really great supporter and a big help too. It's quite a job bringing this all together, and obviously with the album coming out, there's a lot more work to do, and she's ready, willing and able to give me a hand.
I want to give Mum a big rap. For those who don't know Sam Burgess, probably a lot of our listeners will know Sam from about the country music traps. So Sam Burgess, I've got to say, is one of the greatest supporters of country music acts and a great supporter of young talent too. There's always a voice of encouragement coming to any young performer, so that you must have got it in spades.
She is an amazing woman. What she does to support country music and the up-and-comers is unbelievable. Daily she works. For the Queensland Champion of Champions, always put in 110%, so, she deserves a medal.
You're not wrong when you look at the work that they do and all the work that does happen in the background. Now, talking about yourself and having a mum such as Sam Burgess, because, is there a lot of pressure there coming from someone like Mum to say, stick with the country line, or did you always find that country was the way you wanted to go?
Country's pretty much always the way I wanted to go, although I do like all genres of music. I went to see Tina Arena last Thursday, for instance, only because she was singing with the orchestra. Like, who would miss such an event? So that was fabulous. But, yeah, I'm country. What can I say? So she's never really had to talk me out of it, so to speak.
Well, that's good, because sometimes a lot of people will, sort of do what Mum wants to do instead of follow themselves. So I'm glad that you've taken the step and gone, no, this is where I'm going and this is my line. Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, she'd always support me regardless. I know that.
Yeah, mums do that, don't they? She's probably listening tonight going, you better say good things about me.
Hello, Mum.
So tell us about the album. It's finally here.
Yay. Oh, well, let's see now. It started a couple of years ago. I was singing at Tamworth, doing backing vocals with my good friend Luella. Been singing backing for her now for a few years. And she gives me a few songs, during her show, which is very gracious of her, I think, because a lot of the time the major artists have their backing vocals but don't always bring them up front. So Willie's always been fantastic like that. And she had done an album, and hers had just come out at the time. That was 2 years ago with Pacific International Music. And the boys happened to be at the show. So they heard me sing the song I Will Always Love You, and they just adored my voice and invited me to go over to Nashville and do some writing and get my own album together. So that's always been a dream, but waiting for the right moment and the opportunity, I guess, always plays a big part in that too.
It's very funny that you say the boys and that, because it was probably about Urban Country time. Robert Mackay said to us, we caught up with him at Urban Country, and he said, we were talking about the great things we'd heard and everything, and he said, you just wait until you get your hands on Addie Burgess's CD. It's something special.
Oh, gosh, I love him. He's just been a huge support. Him and his fiancée, Kirsty, every time we go up there, they treat you like a queen. You drink the best wine, you go out for dinner, and they just spoil you rotten and let you stay in their gorgeous guest room. And it's just, they've just been a huge support. every step of the way, not even just from the recording and writing process, but even afterwards, you know, with direction and guidance. They're an amazing group of people.
It is quite funny because before the name Addie Burgess actually hits there with the albums and things like that, people already know, okay, there's somebody coming, and it's not just yourself, but it's other artists that are up and coming as well, where you've got these established artists or writers or musicians and things like that, and they start the talk going. So it's a bit of a hard act to follow when you've got people like Robert and that sort of going, wait till you hear this, wait till you hear this, and all of a sudden it's out. But yes, we are happy that we're hearing it.
That's fantastic, yeah. I mean, they are a great help, and it is good to have them behind you and pushing you and helping you all the way. It's like a big family.
So the songs, the writing of the songs, were you involved in all of them, or what's the little background with that?
Yes, no, I went to Nashville for 3 weeks and co-wrote with all of their best writers, and so I am on all of the rights, although I wouldn't say that all of those songs are, you know, all mine, so to speak. It might be more to the truth the other way around. There's certainly some talent over there in Nashville, and I learnt so much from those guys. They're truly, truly incredible people with gifts. That's all I can say. They're just so gifted.
Yeah. Now, earlier in when we started doing a lot more interviews than we do now on our program, we're quite full of them now, we sort of wanted to ask the artists, why do they go to Nashville? You know, why can't they do it here? We've got plenty of good writers here and that, but we do understand after hearing more and more why people go over to Nashville and that. Did you find some other writers over there? Like, I know we have our own writing schools here and things like that, and when you meet up over there, they just have so many avenues open over there. Did you find you brought some of that back with you?
Probably a bit of their attitude, you know, and the go-go, you know, get it moving type attitude. I know there's heaps of great writers over here, and there really are, you know, there's some great writers in this country. But I guess the opportunity had never come up for me to write with any of them here. So when I got the invitation to go over there, it was just a natural thing to do. Yeah. Now,
I noticed you've got a couple of gigs down there in Bow Desert, and then you've got the big one up here at Gympie.
Yay, I know. It's my first by myself gig at the Muster. I cannot wait. It's Saturday, the 25th at 5 p.m. in the Wine Bar for you listeners. Please come along. Say good day to me.
Well, a lot of people have already got their tickets, I'm sure, for the Gympie Muster, so we'll get them to make sure they put that into there. And I do know that we have a lot of listeners that are going there, and they really appreciate getting a little bit of background behind the people that they don't really know so much. So all of a sudden, I know for a fact that there will be people out there now going, okay, so give us that time and day again, because we want to go and see this young lady. So what was it again?
It's Saturday, the 25th of August at 5 p.m. in the Wine Bar.
There you go. So we know where a few of our listeners are going to be.
Please be there. You won't be sorry. How's that?
Very good. So tell us about, we're going to go out with That's What Love Will Get Ya. So tell us a little bit about that one.
Well, this song's really special and probably my favourite song on the entire album. I wrote this song with Mike Flanders from Pacific International Music. He runs the show over there in Nashville, and he invited in a guest writer, Danny Simpson, who's written with some of the greats and some hits for Rascal Flatts and the likes. And the man is amazing and a genius, and with lyrics, he just made it so easy. I love this song because it's a really feel-good song, and it makes me happy.
Well, we're going to tease our listeners. We're going to let them have a listen to it. But after they've had a listen, they can always hop onto Addie's website with all the W's, Addie, A-D-I, Burgess.com. Check out where she's going to be. She's a Queenslander, ladies and gentlemen. So get out there and support them. That's exactly right.
No, Queensland, 7 in a row.
I know. I love the new ads that have come up there with the 7 up and the 0. I don't know what they're going to do for next year. 8 is enough. 8 is not enough.
No, absolutely.
Addie, thanks for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Enjoy the gigs. Enjoy your time at Tamworth, and we'll get you to. How about you introduce your new single for us?
I would love to. Thanks so much for having me, Darren and Tracy.
You're very welcome. Anytime, Addie, especially for a Queenslander.
Yay. All right. This is my new single, That's What Love Will Get Ya.